Here's a little bit of a taster for you. Tomorrow we're going to Weston Park to Classic Show. So I've got all these glasses guide. Thank you, Steve. I knew I'd use them eventually. Look at these, fantastic. These were bought, they were seen with me in mind. And Steve bought them and said, oh, well, Reggie would love these, and he brought them back for me. Yeah, so, anyway, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the most in classic cars. 1956 to 65, so there's 10 years of a span, but they're going to be well old in there, aren't they? They're going to be well old. We won't see many of them, I wouldn't have thought. The 1959, this one is 960. So are we going to see what models are we going to see, and will they be there? I only really want to take 2 books. I'm not going to take them all. We won't see commercial vehicles, so we've got a 92 commercial vehicles. We just want to see, roughly what they'd be worth, or what were they new, because generally in these books they give you the new price, what they were new. We've got a 58 to 67, 58, 67. That's quite a good span, isn't it? Yeah, so of those, we've got a choice of those 2. We've got a 1987. Now here we've got an 86, we've got an 88, we've got a 88, an 88 and an 88. So will that be more interested in the 70s cars? Do you think there's more 70s cars here that we'll recognise? And there's 2 in lovely cases here. This one is a 72 Classic Guide. And how many years do they hold on to them? How many years do they go back? Yeah, mileage. See, they don't hold a lot of information, they just hold some information. So we don't want to take the wrong books, do we? And this one is a 1980s book. So I'm guessing, I don't know, what, do we recognise any of these models? Let's have a look. Let's go for something like Ford. Ford Australia, Ford USA. Go back a bit more. The new Granada, no. What was there? There was a Mark 1 Granada and there was a Mark 2 Granada. Was that the Granada that looked like a Sierra when they said the new Granada? I wonder. You've got new Granada, because you've got to remember, was it new in 1980? They would call it the new Granada then, wouldn't they? Hold on a minute, let's go back a page or 2. And what are the chances of seeing the most of these? See, there's a Granada. Yeah, but is that a Granada Mark 1 or a Granada Mark 2? The rounded end one or the square end one? Oh dear me. Console. Capri. Yeah, they're all 3 litres there, love. So what information will it give us? Hold on, if we look closely at this one, for instance, generally I think it tells us how much they were when they were new somewhere. Cost new, yeah, that's what we're interested in. What did they cost when they were new? That's going to be very interesting, isn't it? So we like that because it says cost new. 1980s. So would that be 1970s cars in a 1980s book, looking at the Classic Guide? I don't really know. And this one, 1972. Has this one got new cost? Cost new, look, it's got the new prices in it. I think really that's what I'm interested in, is the cost. Interesting to see how much they cost new, you know. I don't want to be bogged down with books. So do we take, what cars are we likely to see? 56 to 65. Will there be many of them there? You'd struggle, I think. 58 to 67. What about them? There's a 59 here, look. Wow. There's gonna be, I'm guessing there's gonna be lots of 70s cars there. So we've got to take this 70s. Is that 80s? Shall we take these two books with us, shall we? And covering 72 and 1980. I'd be tempted to take an 89 with me as well, really. I'd be tempted to take them all, but I don't want to be carrying all these with me, are I? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Which books shall we take? I don't think we'll see enough of them old enough to get into that books. But if you're now watching the film of the show and you want me to check up one of your vehicles, or if you've got a vehicle that you want to know how much the price of it was new, then don't hesitate to send me a message and we'll look for it live and at the scene in the book, and we'll see what it says in the book. Cost new. Come on, let's get an Escort Mark 1. Yeah. It's Ford Sierra. Oh yeah, Ford Sierras, Cortinas, Orions, XR3. Let's do let's go poverty spec. Let's go poverty spec. 1100 Escort, and the price you'll pay for one of them now. Yeah, look, I'm already seeing a flash of its fierce star. No, right, Escort. What is this? An Escort Mark 1 or an Escort Mark 2 in 1988? That's got to be an Escort Mark 2, isn't it? So let's zoom in on that page. Let's see how it's going to work. So if you stood in front of me with a, come on, I can't hold this and do that. Let me zoom that in a bit. Oh, we are zoomed in. Right, we are zoomed in. T-Reg, look, an 1100 Popular Plus. Cost new was only 2,785 quid. Oh dear, what year? A 1978 one. A 1978, 79 one, T-registered. Look at this. 75 book March. So I wonder, 75. That's 88 books though, isn't it? What was, I did see here an XR3 Cortinas. Yeah, does it say Cortina Mark 1, Cortina Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4? There, XR4. We know exactly what an XR4 is, don't we? Let's go back. RS Cosworth. Wow. What were they when they were new? 3-door. RS 500s. Oh, a lot of money. Hatchback. 3-door hatchback. We liked the Sapphires, didn't we? Hatchback, 5-door. GL. New cost £7,382. A Y reg or an A reg. We might see a few of them, mightn't we? We might see. I'd seen an XR4 before. You'll struggle to see one of those, won't you? We saw an XR3 somewhere. We know exactly what an XR3 is. Yeah, so we need to go back. Cortina. There we are, Escort. Would have been top of the range. An Orion with a boot, yeah. We don't want an Orion, do we? No. Let's go back here. Diesel. Oh, an RS. There we are, XR3. Right, we know exactly where we stand. XR3 would have been a front-wheel drive, the first front-wheel drive of the Escorts when they first came in. And one of those new in 1980 was 6,000. Yeah, cost new £6,000. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? We're likely to see something like this. So I think we're going to take the 88 book. Take the 88 book. We'll take the 72 book. And we'll take the 1980s book with us. And hopefully that will span. We'll leave these books back. Is that a wise decision or is that an unwise decision? Oh, look at that. And commercial vehicles, trucks. Look at this. Look at the Volvos. And the Mercs, yeah. And the Daffs. The Sedaks, yeah. Sad Atkinsons. Mercedes and Mans and Leylands. The Leyland Tippers. What would they be? Boxers? Leyland Boxers with the cargos? Yeah, the Ford Iveco cargos. Hinos. ERFs, look. Wow. ZX against Scanias. Yeah, box vans by the looks of things. And again we've got cost new on them, haven't we? Yeah. So, if any of you are out there and you want me to have a look and see what it says about your vehicle, then just send me a question in the comments. So, off to a classic car. We've decided what books we're going to take with us. We're going to take a 1980s book. We're going to take a 1972 book with us. I only wanted two, but let's take 89 with us. Yeah, 89. See what we find. What do you think? Is that a wise choice? These are too old. I don't think we'll see enough of these models there. I don't think so. They're going to be 70s and 80s cars, aren't they, I would say. Unless I'm completely barking up the wrong tree. But anyway. That's my decision. Right or wrong? Yeah.